his place in the world was really never settled. Fritz Scholder moved from Minnesota to South Dakota. He stopped in Kansas, he studied in Wisconsin, and he moved on to Sacramento. Years were spent in California, Arizona, and New Mexico. His identity was never well defined. Fritz Scholder was one half Luiseño Indian, a California mission tribe. He was raised white, but he had no particular sense of his Native American heritage. But Fritz Scholder's destiny was never in question. He was to be an artist, and his work would establish his place and empower his people. Scholder discovered his gift in high school in Pierce, South Dakota, where he was taught by the noted Sioux artist Oscar Howe. He refined that gift and started to master his craft when he studied under pop artist Wayne Thiebaud at Sacramento City College in the late 1950s. And his studies continued at Sacramento State, and he graduated in 1961. He had his first solo exhibitions and sold his first major paintings in Sacramento, but he couldn't support himself and his family. But he continued his studies at the University of Arizona and continued his search. In 1967, he found what he'd been looking for. Scholder had always resisted painting Indian subjects, but in 1967 he blew the lid off of the traditional art with a series of paintings described as what he called the real Indian. He sought to fight stereotypes with bright, assertive, abstract paintings that included unflinching depictions of Indians in real situations, even if that reality might include a beer can or an American flag or an ice cream cone. The paintings were controversial, shocking, and an inspiration for a new generation of Native American artists. Scholder became the de facto leader, in fact, of what was called the New American Indian Movement. Solo exhibitions across the U.S. and Europe followed, accompanied by books, television, and film documentaries, and awards and many honors. He expanded his repertoire to include printmaking and sculpture as well, and he continued to work until his death in 2005. So the state of California honors Fritz Scholder for his groundbreaking and his original work, and accepting on his behalf is his sister, Sandra Clark.